Alright guys, it's time to talk about Bitcoin and Ethereum and crypto in general on the channel once again, guys. Now, we are seeing a huge dump today, not only the crypto market, guys, but I want to take you to Watcher Guru's page here and just show you that basically it's not just crypto. Basically, China's stock market suffered the worst single-day crash since 2008 today. The Chinese stock market fell 10% at the open, guys. Now, Taiwan, they actually halted trading today, and it actually fell 9.8% at open. Now, if we look at the other news here, you can see that the UK and German stock futures fell over 4%. I think this is, pre-market trading. Japan suspended trading today also. So, it's not just crypto in general, guys. It's basically every market. And, now we kind of see that Bitcoin is going hand in hand with the markets, on basically, what was this? I think this was Thursday and Friday. We didn't follow traditional markets. We actually got green candles here. So we have kind of a little bit delayed reaction, I would say, to the news. And my outlook was actually certainly more positive on Saturday when I made my video. Now, yesterday I didn't make a video because I was just, waiting for things to kind of calm down. And they never really did. But if you watch my video from Saturday, guys, I did say that I thought it would be a good idea to wait until Sunday to make a decision to go long or short if that's what you were thinking of doing. And you can see, guys, only 15 views on this video. Now, I had another video about Bitcoin before that. I think it got 300 or 400 views. So certainly interest is not there. I mean, it's really, going away because, all of this, talk about the market crashing and stocks are crashing. It's just driving people away, basically. And it's not only crypto. I think a lot of people are being driven away from traditional markets as well. And they just don't want to look at their portfolios. They don't want to look at my videos and say, oh my God, Bitcoin is at $75,300 now. And it's just a little bit depressing. So I understand it, guys. I don't watch many crypto videos myself in times like this. I don't want to. I try to turn away. I don't look at my portfolio so much during these times, guys. As little as possible during the day, I am looking at my portfolio. So keep that in mind, guys. When you have days like this, it's just better to stay away. You do have to look, of course, a few times throughout the day. For example, I need to keep up with the news about BNB and Binance and their launch pools and things like this, guys. You don't want to miss something completely. But don't check your portfolios every 5 minutes. That's what I'm saying, guys. You don't want to do that. That will depress you. Now, I am also thousands and thousands and thousands down from my top. I'm probably at least $30,000 down from my top. But am I panicking? Am I selling? I am not selling, guys. I haven't sold anything. It's been tempting because I know that probably I can make more money. Maybe I can have, for example, more BNB or more BGB, more, whatever I want. Rune, for example, or AMP. It doesn't matter. I could certainly probably sell almost anything and pick up more. However, you do run the risk of it bouncing upon some news. Now, Trump today could come out and say that they made a deal with the EU, they made a deal with China, they made a deal with Japan, South Korea, EU, whatever, guys, and then you would probably see the markets bounce like crazy. You could possibly end up losing that coin that you said, hey, maybe I can just go ahead and sell it and buy more later. In my opinion, it is better to just DCA if you have money. Now, if you don't have money, it's just about being patient. Like me, guys, I am just taking the free money from these launch pools and things like this and just DCAing, into the coins that I feel more comfortable with and that have proven themselves. So, yeah, that is what I'm doing. Now, if we take a look at the technicals of Bitcoin, guys, Yeah, we are losing some levels here, but we do have the next support down here at 71,400 basically. Now, keep in mind, again, this is a daily support, so we could easily see this come back above this, later today, as long as it closes midnight, above this orange line. That's okay. That would, show that this is truly support. Like over here, guys, this was support. Now, a weekly time frame, we need next Sunday to Monday at midnight to close really above 80,600, Now, keep in mind, these lines are a little bit different than what I have on my other PC. I am away from my typical PC, so these supports and resistance are slightly off, but in general, guys, mostly they're the same across the board. So keep that in mind. Now, we do have to, get across, 84,200 here on a daily time frame. And then, guys, we're probably going to have to deal with this trend line. Now, I don't know, this is on the daily time frame now. I don't know when we will reach. Maybe we reach it on the 18th or 19th or 20th. Maybe we reach this trend line first. It's a possibility. We just have to be patient. We have to see. I honestly and truly believe that we are going to start seeing some deals here and there, and we're going to see this start trickling up. I did think that the worst was behind us as of, Saturday. But yeah, I guess I was wrong, guys. So it's hard to really predict how markets are going to react. And, I would have thought that they would have reacted more violently on Thursday and Friday than they are on Monday, but I guess that's not the case. Now, I want to show you that there is a CME gap, guys. And actually, I put in a very small long, a really small long, guys. This long was only about 85 bucks, and I am going to take profit once it reaches the top of this, box here, basically. And, then I think we'll see, it could pull back again. But who knows? I do think we will close this gap at some point, though, this week. And my liquidation is actually down at about $71,700 at the moment. I actually put it in at 78, and I went to bed last night, and at that time it was maybe $700 or $800 above it, and it started to look a little bit more stable. But in fact, it actually crashed through by the morning, right before I actually woke up, and yeah, it's continued crashing. But am I really, worried about losing $85? Not so much. But if I can make 30 or 40 bucks on this move, it's actually a 12x leverage move, by the way. Hey, I'll take it. I do think we will close this gap at some point. Now, we do have a lot of support, if you remember, guys, back here, because we had a lot of trading. What was it, like 6 months of trading between about February and let's just say November of 2024. There's a lot of support here, guys. So I just don't think that we're going to blow through, and go down to 52,000, for example, like that. I mean, it's just not going to happen. There's too much support here. If anything, we probably start to bounce at about 73,000. I would think that is probably the worst case scenario, I hope. Maybe even 71.3, which means I need to probably put in some margin. And maybe I will put in a little bit margin, but I'm truly not worried about losing $85 or so. But anyways, guys, just keep that in mind. We still have a lot of support, and this is probably, in my opinion, a healthy flush out, just due to the simple fact that there's a lot of people that were really longing the market, and people were, getting excited, and yeah, we are flushing all of these people out. I think we're going to have new beginnings, and it may take a while. We may see new beginnings, for example, in June. It just depends, guys. Now, taking a quick look at Ethereum, guys, it is losing a lot of key supports, and like I said in my video, Ethereum is, And it has fared a lot worse than Bitcoin, or even, for example, BNB. Like I tell everybody, I don't push people onto Ethereum at all. Ethereum is 19% down at the moment, I'm speaking. And BNB is just about 10.3, and Bitcoin is only about 9.7. So really, guys, Ethereum, I just don't have a lot of faith in it. Now, will it still bounce and people make money probably from here if they buy it? Probably yes. But there's going to be better gains in other coins, guys. So you can see it is losing a lot of these levels. And the next support is actually around $1,400. So keep that in mind, guys. If it breaks through there, next one is about $1,288. Now, taking a look at the total market cap. Wow. I didn't think we were actually going to break through this 970, 969 mark, but I had no idea, all of these markets were going to crash today. Now, we have actually exceeded the technical mark for the breakdown from this triangle here. So, yeah, we are getting a little bit worse crash than expected. So, I do think, it probably will pick itself back up. You can even see that yesterday it bounced right off this line at 885, and only today did it fall through. So let's see if this still becomes some support. Maybe you do see a wick here, and then we start to bounce. Maybe we make a V-shaped recovery here. It would be nice, but we just have to wait and see what happens with all these trade deals. Now, dominance is dangerous, guys. It's really going up like crazy. We're almost at a cycle high at like 64.29 or 3 or whatever it was at the official end. This is just pumping. Now, alts are getting crushed. There's nothing we can do. But like I said, when I made my videos when it looked like this over here, I said this looks pretty dangerous. This looks like a bull flag. And it is. Now, one thing helping Bitcoin right now is the dollar. It is going down a little bit, so that is actually good to see. Liquidation heat map, guys, almost 4 billion wrecked in 24 hours. So 1.21 billion of these is the longs. So I am one of these longs right now, but let's see if I get liquidated. Now, fear and greed, we have actually dropped down to extreme fear. We are at a 23. Yesterday, we were at a 34. So, yeah, we are starting to see a lot of fear come back. Altcoin season index, guys, basically a 16. So this is one of the lowest points we have seen in this cycle. Basically, it is Bitcoin season still. Now, again, guys, there is still hope. 0 from 30 of these, peak indicators have been hit still. It's still 100% hold. The Pi cycle top indicator, guys, this is still, it hasn't crossed, and it's actually, going away from the green line quite fast now. It looks like it's really diverging, basically. And yeah, let's see. I do think we're prolonging the cycle. You can see here, back in June, we had something similar. We were getting close, and then we started diverging. Now, today, we only have consumer credit, basically. Tomorrow, we just have basically one FOMC member speaking. Wednesday, we do have FOMC meeting minutes. Thursday, very important, guys, we do have CPI. We do have jobless claims as well. We have a couple of speakers here. And on Friday, we have PPI and Michigan numbers. We also have Williams speaking as well. So, kind of a volatile week at the end of the week, basically, on Thursday and Friday. So keep that in mind, guys. And yeah, let's take a look at crypto bubbles. Looking terrible, even on the hour. Let's just keep it on the hour because it doesn't look so bad. Anyways, guys, if you want to stake your Bitcoin, you probably have time to do so because I think probably in summer we're going to see some, turnaround here. If that's long for you, hey, think about staking your coins and getting more. Anyways, Coinondo is the best place to look. And guys, if you like this video, like, subscribe, activate the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I know you probably don't like the video actually because it's giving you bad news, But thanks a lot, guys, for supporting this channel. I really appreciate it.